Hi guys, it's Hani here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful rainbow leopard cake roll filled with cream cheese marshmallow filling. So let's get started. First we have to prepare the pattern batter. I'm using room temperature butter, all-purpose flour, powdered sugar, egg whites, and vanilla extract. Start by beating the butter with powdered sugar until creamy. For the ingredients and measurements, visit the description box, or you can also find everything on my blog. Link is posted down below. Now I'm adding the egg whites. Once combined, you can gradually add all-purpose flour. When adding the flour, you want to beat it on low speed. If you feel that the batter is a little too thick, you can also add a little bit of water, or you can also use lemon juice to thin it down a little bit. You need to color the batter with some black food coloring and then put it into a piping bag. Now take your piping bag filled with the black pattern batter and start piping onto the parchment paper that you'll be using to make the cake roll. Now because I'm making a cake roll, it's not really necessary to pipe the design on a whole section. I would say you are fine to leave like a 1/3 of a section lengthwise undecorated, because that's the section that's going to be rolled in, so you won't really see it, but I decorated the whole section. To prepare the cake batter, you're gonna need eggs, granulated sugar, all-purpose flour, melted and cooled butter. You're also going to need some salt and vanilla extract. First, you need to separate the egg yolks and egg whites. If you have leftover egg yolks from the pattern recipe, make sure you include those as well. Now add the salt and start beating on high. Gradually add about half of the sugar. Beat the meringue until you have stiff peaks formed. You can do a really simple test, just flip the bowl upside down and the meringue stays in. That means it's done. I'm going to scrape it out into a clean bowl, and then I'll use the bowl that we made the meringue in to beat my egg yolks with sugar. So you want to beat this on high until the egg yolks are doubled in volume and pale in color. Here I'm adding some vanilla extract to melted and cooled butter. And now we can gradually add the butter to the egg yolk mixture. Now we're going to gradually fold in flour, alternating with meringue. You don't want to stir it, you want to fold it in. Once you have the batter ready, you're going to divide it into 6 equal portions, and we're going to color each portion with food coloring. For the purple, I used electric purple food coloring. Now notice I'm not stirring, I'm folding the food coloring in. Once you have all the colors ready, now you can fill the piping bags. Take out the frozen leopard sheet that we made earlier. Spray the jelly roll pan with some non-stick spray, especially the sides, so the batter doesn't stick to it. And now we can start piping the strips of color. Now we're going to bake this at 350 degrees of Fahrenheit for about 10 to 12 minutes or so. Watch it carefully so it doesn't burn. Here I'm dusting wax paper with some powdered sugar, and I'm going to invert the cake onto the wax paper. Now you can carefully peel off the parchment. And we're going to flip this again because we want the leopard to be on the outside, so we have to apply buttercream or whatever filling you're gonna use on a section that doesn't have any design on. And now we're going to roll this while still warm. The first turn is the hardest, but once you get past the first turn it goes pretty easy. So now the cake roll is still hot at this point, so we have to let it cool completely before we fill it with the filling. To make the filling I'm using cream cheese, room temperature butter, powdered sugar, freshly squeezed lemon juice. If you don't have lemon juice, you can also use some lemon flavoring. This is lemon oil flavor. And we're going to use marshmallow fluff or marshmallow cream, whatever you call it. That's what I'll be using. I'm gonna start by beating the butter until creamy. Then gradually add cream cheese. Powdered sugar. You want to beat this until all combined and very, very creamy. Now you can add lemon juice. And now we can add marshmallow fluff. Once all combined, if you desire, you can also color this with the food coloring to make it even more festive, but I'm gonna leave it white. Here I'm just going to unroll the cake, peel off the parchment or wax paper, whatever you used. Take the filling and spread it onto the cake. Cake rolls do tear occasionally, so if that happens to you, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just wrap it in a plastic wrap, chill it, and then once you're ready to serve it, just place it on a pretty tray or a platter, and I'm sure your guests, they won't even notice that there is anything wrong with it. And here you have it. And now let's have a slice of this beautiful Rainbow Leopard Cake Roll filled with marshmallow cream cheese frosting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you are like me, really addicted to cake rolls, here are a few more cake rolls that I made in the past. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.